crafters. I'm giving you a little bit of a view of my workspace right now. I keep getting questions about, what are you up to? What are you working on? And you know I'm always working on something. I always love to be crafting, so I wanted to show you. But right now, it's a lot of quilting. It's a lot of fabric items. And I'm hesitant to do a video because when I have this on and it's going, you know, really fast with the needle, I'm not sure if that would drive you crazy or not. And I'm not sure if you can even hear me talking over that. So I haven't done a whole lot of videos while I'm working on these items, but I wanted to show you. First, one of the most important, I finished the night sky diamond painting. I got this last April. I feel like more than a year ago, this was the diamond painting that was often being advertised on many sites for a beginner kid of check this out, this is diamond painting, and this was the picture. I picked it up, I just got it from Amazon, and this seller, remember my kids spilled coffee on it? This seller does not have any more of these listed, but there's other sellers who have this one. I think it just picked it up. It was really inexpensive, and I finally finished it. It took me, I finished it in March, started it in April, so 11, 12 months to do this one. I love it. My daughter loves it, but for me, I don't know if I'm gonna wanna do another painting like this because it's all blue and purple. All blue and purple. It's just like doing an all black painting with 310. And you saw me work on it, and then I put it away for months, and then I did my video at the beginning of the year of, this is what I need to finish, and I finished it, and I'm glad I did. But finishing this one made me realize I love confetti, colorful, big. I like paintings that have defined shapes and objects, and I can just work on that one shape or object. So I'm glad this is done. It's gonna go up in my daughter's room, and hopefully I don't look at it for a while. Do you have one of those? Do you have like something you're just so done with you don't even want to look at? Give me a month and I'm sure I'll really love and appreciate it. Another thing, I told you so much. All of the ladies here have been really wonderful and supportive and helpful with quilting and crafting, and that's why I've started using the sewing machine so much more. And I'm doing quilts for all three of my kids. This is the Emily Dennis quilt pattern that she put up. It was her quilt along, meant for February, but you guys know I don't work that well or that fast on a timetable. And it's gonna be too big to spread out. But I did the entire quilt top, cut all these pieces, did half square triangles, sewed them all together. Here's the back side, not that pretty. And the only thing I have left to do is the border. So this light pink, a row all along this side. And I gotta cut it, put that together. I'm doing this same pattern for both my daughters. So my other daughter who really loves purple, she's getting one with mostly purple squares. And some pink that she picked out, but mostly purple. And my son will probably just have some scrappy cut fabric that has like cars and trucks on it. And I've been looking at fabric.com and Joann's for some backing fabric for this. Oh my gosh, I got really lucky. So the person who taught me how to do all this quilting stuff, she actually had a lot of fabric she wasn't using, wasn't interested in, and she sold it to me for a great deal. I bought this background fabric here in Germany, and fabric in Germany is a little bit more expensive, but it's really high quality. So just the background fabric for both ended up costing me about 75 euros. So then looking at these prices online, I need 5 yards of fabric just for the backing, not even for the border. It's like, I'm gonna put another $75. But I look at this and I just really hope it's something my kids either take care of, or I don't know, one day they'll have kids, they'll pass it along. Because I'm not cutting corners. I am doing this very well. I'm not rushing. I'm trying to make sure it's really good quality. So I've been working on this. So this is in progress. I'm starting to cut and sew the little, my coffee cup, cut and sew the little squares of that. And this wonderful woman who runs our crafting group got together and she bought the supplies, and we could buy a little kit for reusable snack bags. So I am holding the camera with one hand, so I'm not going to be able to open it well. But it's Velcroed and it's reusable snack bags. That is what I've been working on as well. Here's another one in progress. And I've ordered my next diamond painting. It's going to be the Villains inspired painting from Heartful Diamonds, but that is going to take about a month to get here. And I'm really getting antsy to start drilling. So this is one of the diamond paintings I showed you at a couple months ago. We did our craft swap. I picked this up from a wonderful woman here who bought some diamond paintings and decided to not do all of them. It's actually just kind of what looks to be a wine glass with water in it. The reason why I really liked this one, the background with the water reminded me of Tunisia. The wine glass reminds me of what is keeping me sane while I am in the house with 3 kids. And the beach. We really want to go to the beach. It's small. Doesn't say the size on it, but it's a little guy. I mean, my hand is for size, so shouldn't take too long, but you know how slow of a driller I am. I'm gonna start it knowing maybe I'll get it done, maybe I won't. I'm focusing a lot more on the fabric at the moment, but just good TV crafting. This will work really well. It's so small and so easy to work through. But that's mostly it. I'm also still working on those 2 cross stitch that I showed you at the beginning of the year. One was a Christmas cross stitch. I don't know if you remember that one, but right now, one of the things I'm doing to help keep myself positive and in a really good headspace is I'm working on this Christmas craft, and I listen to Christmas music, and it's so positive, and I get so happy when I'm crafting that. So that's another thing, and I have that, I actually have that in my bag, so when we're like on our walks and we're at the park, I can pop that out. But that's what I'm up to. Hopefully, I don't know, you guys want to see this one kit up? Maybe I'll do that. Drop any questions you have down below. Everything's good. I'm happy to be back, happy to be talking to you. I hope you guys are doing okay, and let's do this. Let's quarantine craft together. But I'll talk to you later. Bye, crafters.